Now you will see the strangest and most mysterious things and try to figure out what it is. Found far back in a hard-to-reach area of a kitchen cupboard. I'm guessing the potato being there is unintentional and not related to the item. Plastic, light. Answer: this is the shot glass dispenser and holder, an original party device that allows you to pour 6 glasses of liquid simultaneously and evenly. All you need to do is pour the liquid into the top bowl, and it will flow through the system of tubes into each glass. However, in the first 2 photos, the device is clearly being used for a different purpose, as sprouted potatoes have been placed in it, and their sprouts have spread through the tubes. As a result, the device has been transformed into a potato pipeline instead of a shot glass dispenser. What is this metal disc? Stamped metal, broken ceramic pieces on one side, gasket and lubricant grease residue in the deep center. I found it on the sidewalk in Brooklyn near some parked cars and a laundromat. It looks like a good component for a project in working on. I was looking for more info online, but could only find the image search to a company offering metal stamping services. The ceramic bits look like it had internal splines. Answer: this is a part of a centrifugal clutch from a gasoline-powered tool, such as a lawnmower, trimmer, or walk-behind tractor. When the engine is running, the weights inside the clutch separate and press against the inner wall of the housing, transferring torque to the shaft. The radial ribs provide additional rigidity, and the central hole with a seal is used for attachment to the crankshaft. The metal housing ensures durability under high loads and RPMs. Found this metal thing in a plot about 2 kilometers from an airport, weights about 5 to 7 kilos. I found it buried after the land was flattened and cleared with a backhoe. It has a shallow hole in the tip and the base. Answer: the photo shows a 25-pound Mk-76 Mod 6 training aerial bomb. Used by the US Navy and Air Force for training purposes, it does not contain explosives but simulates a combat drop. It is painted blue, the color of inert munitions. It is often equipped with a smoke marker to indicate the drop point. Despite its lack of a charge, it can be dangerous if damaged, and should not be touched. Instead, it should be reported to the relevant authorities. Ceramic cones with pyramid found in the Delaware River in Frenchtown, New Jersey. I'm helping someone identify this. It might take me a bit to get extra information. Images attached of mystery cone, found in the Delaware River in Frenchtown, New Jersey. All the cones he found are the same. He found about 12. Local people also have them. The pyramid drawing has an imperfect peak again, exact on all the ones found. There was a ceramics plant in Frenchtown that we can presume was the source of these. The cone is reddish, brown clay with a white pyramid. When I asked him how he thinks the pyramid was decorated, he said, the drawing appears scratched/etched on, but they are all the same, so the impression might have been stamped in. It's thick-walled, 1-inch dia at the widest point and 0.5 inch at top, 3.5 long, with a 1/8 inch opening at the top, hence local people like them to use as a cannabis pipe. Please help solve the mystery. Thanks. Answer: the photo shows a ceramic nozzle for sandblasting. It is a replaceable nozzle through which abrasive, sand, slag, glass balls, etc., is applied at high speed for cleaning, matting, or surface preparation for painting. The conical shape and material, usually silicon carbide or boron, ensure the wear resistance and precision of the jet. The markings on the side and the dimensions correspond to industry standards. For example, nozzle No. 1 from the table. Found this while thrifting bamboo, about a foot long, weird slots at the bottom. Desk organizer maybe? Answer: the photo shows a wooden bamboo stand for the martini cocktail shaker set bar set. It holds the accessories for making cocktails: a shaker, a jigger, a muddler, tongs, a spoon, a strainer, corks, and a knife. The holes of different sizes provide a convenient place for all the set's elements. This is not just an organizer but a stylish and practical accessory for your home bar. What is this box in my utility closet? I found this wired box in the utility access closet in my kitchen. The house is 107 years old. Obviously, the box is newer. It's not the doorbell. That's outside the closet nearby. Answer: the photo shows a security siren, most likely the Honeywell Wave 2F model. This is a 2-tone siren that is installed indoors as part of an alarm system. When the alarm is triggered, it emits a loud sound, up to 106 dB, deterring intruders and alerting residents. The compact plastic housing with sound slots is designed for wall mounting, and the wires are connected directly to the security system control panel. I can across this pinewood box with a handle and double-sided hinged lids. The family asked if I knew what it was, and my only guess is a game. It has a round hole on the inside and there was a wood ball in there. It measures without the handle roughly 8 inches by 10 inches by 5 inches. It was found in Piermont, New York. Answer: the photo shows an antique ballot box used in clubs, lodges, and societies in the 18th and 19th centuries. Participants would drop a white ball for, or a black ball, against into the box. Once the voting was complete, the lid would be opened, and the balls would be counted. A single black ball could result in the rejection of a candidate, hence the expression to be blackballed, which means to be rejected. This is a historical mechanism for anonymous decision-making, symbolizing transparency and privacy. 1/2 in thick carbon fiber or fiberglass corrugated panels with shaped 1-inch foam panels glued to one side in a specific pattern. Possibly aviation-related. Northern Minnesota. I just moved into a house in northern Minnesota, and these panels were stacked along a shed. They're made of some sort of corrugated material, fiberglass or carbon fiber, with additional foam panels mounted to them. They're light, but feel really strong. The person who used to live here was a retired airline mechanic, thinking they may have some ties to aviation. Answer: the photo shows a floor panel from the cargo hold of an Airbus A319 aircraft, the Z-130 area located under the cockpit. This is part of the forward cargo compartment hard floor, which is installed between the FR-24 and FR-34 frames. The panels are labeled as 131AF central, 131BF, and 131CF lateral. Their purpose is to provide reliable support and protection for the equipment located under the floor. On the reverse side, you can see the thermal and sound insulation, as well as the mounting holes. These panels are easily recognizable by their distinctive shape, holes, and reinforced coating. Metal specialty hand tool of some kind? BTI 197940. I was not able to see the object in person, so this is all the information I have. Thanks for any help. Answer: the photo shows a single hook rail clamp, model JK 197940. This component is used for temporarily securing rails to sleepers or mounting platforms during track repair, welding, or transportation. Its shape allows for secure engagement with the rail sole, preventing any movement. The model serves as a replacement for the Harsco Rail A3033X02 clamp, ensuring compatibility with Harsco machines and equipment. It is made of durable steel and features distinctive markings for easy identification on site. 10.5 pounds black laser equipment lens, covered ports, CLS 01082SN. 018964 pink and blue tubing with black caps has 316 legris written on it. Previous property of Nibiru Laser Company. 125mm box with 100mm lens. Housing screwed on by 4 screws. Unscrewable knob on backside under tape. Answer: the photo shows the Xair CLS cooling lens system, industrial cooling system for optics. The device supplies compressed air through a vortex cooler, creating a stream of cold air to protect the lens from overheating, fogging, and contamination. The yellow lens inside is a filter or protective glass. This system is used in laser cutting, engraving, and other high-precision optical applications. Camping gear for. I think it's from a tent. Triangle shape, half netting and half ripstop nylon. About 1 foot on each side. I really have no idea what this is for. I can sort of picture it as something to connect tarps together, but it's too small for anything I can think of. Answer: looks like the little shelf you hang inside the tent. It goes right in the middle of the ceiling inside, so you can set things on it. My tent has one. I put my glasses, phone, etc. in there while I sleep. Good spot to set a flashlight if you need to. In my bathroom, along the caulking, this yellow stuff popped up. The bathroom is newly remodeled, it was gutted completely in the process, and today suddenly the caulking pushed apart and this yellow stuff came out. Does anyone know what it is or what I can do to fully make sure it doesn't come back? Thanks in advance. Answer: The photo shows mold that has grown along the seam between the shower tray and the tile. Most likely, moisture got under the sealant due to improper insulation or the fact that the base, for example, plywood or GCL, was already wet during installation. Constant dampness led to the development of mold, and the swollen base began to squeeze out the sealant. This is a sign of hidden damage. Most likely, full disassembly, drying and reinstallation with antiseptic treatment is required.